Humans are social creatures by nature. From the moment we're born, we're like tiny sponges, soaking up every interaction with the people around us. Whether it's grandma's loving coos, your dad's peculiar obsession with collecting garden gnomes, or your older sibling's mission to convince you that the boogeyman lives under your bed. We interpret these behaviors and use them to form a playbook for future relationships. If you were lucky enough to grow up in a warm, nurturing environment, congratulations. You've got a pretty solid playbook, but not everyone rolls such high numbers in the family lottery. Here's the kicker. Even if you had a textbook perfect childhood, life has a funny way of throwing curveballs. You might find yourself in a workplace where you're stuck in an endless loop of passive-aggressive emails, or in a friend group where everyone's favorite hobby seems to be one-upping each other's misery. You're left scratching your head thinking, how did I end up here? These toxic situations can be like quicksand, slowly sucking the life out of you and leaving your mental health in tatters. Now imagine if Napoleon Bonaparte, yes, the pint-sized conqueror, had been surrounded by genuinely supportive people instead of yes men and power-hungry generals. Maybe he wouldn't have ended up exiled on a tiny island in the middle of nowhere. Just like Napoleon, we all need to take stock of the people around us. Are they helping you build an empire or plotting your Waterloo? Let's talk about the importance of reflecting on your relationships. Think of it as doing a Marie Kondo style declutter of your social life. You want to keep the relationships that spark joy and toss out the ones that drain your energy faster than a leaky battery. To do this, you've got to know what a healthy relationship looks like. And here's where the metaphor gets colorful. Imagine your relationships as a traffic light, with red and green representing stop and go. But to make it even easier, let's break it down with the acronym GREEN, which can guide you through the wild world of human connections. First up is G for genuine. If someone's being genuine, they're waving a big green flag that says, proceed with confidence. Genuine people are like that rare friend who actually listens to you vent about your day instead of just waiting for their turn to talk. Think about Abraham Lincoln. His genuine humility and honesty earned him the nickname Honest Abe, and it's why he's still beloved today. In your life, genuine people are those who make you feel safe enough to be vulnerable without worrying about them using it against you. Next, we've got R for respect. Respect isn't just a catchy Aretha Franklin tune. It's the backbone of any healthy relationship. Picture this. You're at work, and your boss doesn't bombard you with messages after hours or guilt trip you into weekend overtime. That's respect. Or think about Eleanor Roosevelt, who respected everyone's rights so deeply that she helped draft the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. In your personal life, respect means your autonomy is valued, and even in disagreements, the conversation never devolves into name-calling or worse. The first E is for empathy, the secret sauce that makes any relationship worth having. Empathy isn't just about saying, I get it. It's about really putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Imagine if Cleopatra had a bit more empathy for her Roman lovers. Maybe she could have avoided some of that dramatic ending. Empathy allows you to connect on a deeper level, understanding what someone else is feeling and responding with care. Without it, you're just two people talking at each other instead of truly communicating. Then there's the second E, elevation. No, this isn't about taking your relationship to the mountaintop. Although that could be fun, it's about how positive connections lift you up. Think of someone in your life who leaves you feeling more energized and capable after you've spent time with them. That's the kind of relationship you want to hold on to, like the collaboration between the Wright brothers, who lifted each other up, literally, until they made history with the first flight. When you're surrounded by people who elevate you, it creates a ripple effect that can boost every part of your life. Finally, N stands for nurturing. Relationships are like plants. They need care, attention, and maybe the occasional pep talk to thrive. But the effort is worth it when you've got a garden full of blooming connections. Look at the way Fred and George Washington Carver nurtured relationships that went beyond botany and agriculture. They cultivated communities. When you're in a healthy relationship where genuine care, respect, empathy, and elevation are present, nurturing it will magnify the good and make the bad easier to weed out. So, as you navigate the ever-changing landscape of human relationships, keep green in mind. Use it as your guide to build connections that not only stand the test of time, but also make your life richer and more fulfilling. And remember, life's too short to hang around with anyone who doesn't deserve a spot in your flourishing garden.